Okay, how many of you brought in your research books?
She hasn't moved in the last 15 minutes. I think she's asleep back there.
If Mr. Wall catches her, she'll get detention. And her parents will ground her for sure. And she won't be able to come to my graduation party tonight.
Man, I won't have a date.
You can always come alone. I'm sure I could find somebody to keep you company.
Best friends like you, Tasha doesn't need any enemies.
In which our main thrust was to be made. This was done by the concealment of real intentions and real motives in the North, and by advertising false signs of activity in the South. The whole deception was organized on a, quote, army basis. Tremendous attention to detail was necessary throughout, since carelessness in any one area might have compromised.
Wake her up.
To carry out such a gigantic plot in time. Is something you want to share with the entire class, Mr. McCollum?
No, sir.
Because all these essentials were provided, the scheme was entirely successful.
Ask a question. Ask a question.
Mr. Wall?
Yes, Miss Vital.
Well, if water was so scarce in the desert, then what'd they do for, like, washing their hair?
They didn't.
Oh.
A feature of the visual deception.
Ask another question.
What?
Ask another question.
Mr. Wall?
Yes, Ms. Feifel.
That was close.
Did you hit me in the head with a spitball?
It's better than being grounded for a month. You okay?
I'm just tired.
Why?
Between work and home and school, and maybe a little bit too much partying, there's just not much time for sleep.
All right, people, come on. This is a history class, not a social club. Let's move out.
Let's go to sleep with you.
I thought Mr. Wall was gonna nail you for sure. You are coming to my party tonight, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Jan, I really want to go. But there's only 2 weeks before graduation. And if I don't get all this homework turned in...
Don't tell me you're thinking about backing out. You're my best friend. You've got to come to my party. We're talking social ruin here.
We've been looking forward to this party for months. Besides, it's the last time we're going to be able to see our friends before college. And it's just one night, right? Right.
Okay. Did you hear something?
Like a big stick break?
It's just your guilty conscience. Now, don't worry. I'll help you finish getting your homework in.
You'll get used to it.
Does it show that much? I just think we should be able to do more than just observe and record. I mean, we should be able to make a difference, to influence their choices.
They have free will. We hope they make the right choice, but whatever they decide, we don't get involved.
Even though we have the technology.
Even though we have the technology. Look, they give me the new people to train because I'm the best. Because I can separate me from the job. And because I can spot somebody who isn't suited for this kind of work a mile away.
Is that a warning?
There's no failure here. If you're not suited for the job, they simply find you another. Though, I'm not ready to give up on you just yet. After all, this is your first assignment. But, I will be watching you. All right, everyone, let's take a short break before we go into final phase. It's usually my assistant's job to keep an eye on things whenever the team takes a break. But today, maybe
Look,
it'd...
I may be new here, but I do know what the job calls for.
Give me the keys, please. Tasha.
I'm
Don't
fine.
do that. Tasha, no, you're not.
Tasha. Tasha. Tasha.
Here, let me give you a handout.
Who are you? How'd I get out here? That's my car!
Oh, don't worry, you're still in it. On second thought, maybe you should be worried that you're in that car.
Tasha, get a grip. Get a grip. This is a nightmare. Since it's my nightmare, you put me back in that car and you wake me up before someone gets hurt.
I want you to come with me.
Oh, yeah, right.
Tasha, you don't have a lot of time. And if this is only a dream, what have you got to lose?
Obviously, you haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, suit yourself. I was just trying to give you a choice. You don't want my help? Fine. Just hope that your family looks good in black.
No, wait. Can you stop it? Oh, I mean...
I can slow it down.
Okay, just do it. Suppose if I asked you where I was, you wouldn't tell me.
I can tell you that it's sort of an observation boot and that you're on the main screen.
Now that you got me here, what are you going to do with me?
Enlighten you, I hope. Well, come on. I can only slow this accident down for so long. And the others will be back even sooner.
Others? What others?
But there's no time to explain.
I'm just going to have to trust you, right? How'd you do that?
Watch.
Mom, we'll talk about this later.
No, Tasha, we're going to talk about it right now.
You and Dad are going to be late for your movie with the Koymans.
Stop trying to change the subject. Tasha, what we're talking about is your total lack of responsibility.
Just because I wasn't hanging on Mr. Wall's every word doesn't mean that I'm flunking his class.
He said you were sleeping, Tasha, and that you hadn't turned in your homework since February.
Mom, you know how he is.
You don't get it, do you? You don't turn in those assignments. You don't graduate.
I'll get them done.
When? Between working at the mall and seeing Sean and trying to keep up with Jan? Surprised you even have time to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You don't have any time to sleep. That's why Mr. Wall called in the first place.
You two are blowing this homework thing way out of proportion.
No, that's it. I can't take any more of this.
Mike.
You're never going to get through to her. It's like talking to a brick wall. She's a teenager. She knows everything. I'm not up for this tonight. I'm going to go tuck Sam in, and I'm going downstairs.
Don't forget to turn on the bathroom light.
Sam hates it when you turn the light on.
Okay, first, you're going to quit your job until after school's out.
I can't do that. That's the only way that I can buy my clothes.
Yeah, and look at him. You are so busy trying to keep up with your rich friends,
Mom.
you don't even have time to pick them up.
Stop!
And secondly, you are officially grounded
No.
until you turn your homework in and get your grades up where they belong.
You can't do that.
I just did.
No, I mean, you can't do that tonight. Tonight is Jan's big graduation party, and I have to go. I promise.
I'll be happy to make your regrets for you.
You're not being fair.
Linda, we'll be late.
Coming! Okay. You're supposed to stay in your room till we get back. Maybe by then we'll both be calm enough to talk about your problems. Agreed? Agreed?
Do I have a choice?
You did. Back in February when you chose not to do your homework. I'm gonna let the sitter go. You look after Sam. We'll be back by midnight.
Where did you get all this stuff from? That's exactly how it happened.
Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Boccacci. He always wanted to be a sculptor. When you were a little girl, you even dreamed of going to the Chicago Institute of Art.
That takes money.
Mm-hmm.
My father refinishes cars. He could never afford to send me to a place like that.
You've had a job since you were 14. Just think what you'd be worth if you'd have saved all that money instead of blowing it on designer jeans.
You don't know what it's like, not having the right clothes. It's like being in a social coma. I had no choice.
There's always a choice, Tasha. Always. It's just some are tougher than others. Tasha!
Tasha! Tasha!
What are you doing here?
Taking you to a party, remember?
But my mom...
Yeah, she called and told me the bad news. That's why I've been hiding in the bushes for nearly an hour. I had to make sure they weren't going to the grocery store or something. Did you hear me ringing the doorbell?
Oh, it broke.
Great. What time are they due back?
Midnight.
Cool. We can fit 12 hours of partying into 4.
I'm grounded. And besides, I have to watch Sam.
You just put some clothes on. I'll check on the kid. We'll go, we'll make some social appearances. I'll bring you home. That way we're not the talk of the school Monday.
Okay, but only if Sam's asleep. And you have to have me back before 11:30.
Cool. No problem.
You're sure you're sure?
The brat's asleep. She's out.
But not far away.
Well, Samantha!
So, how much of the party have we missed?
We? Don't even think you're going.
Well, don't think you're going without me.
You're too young.
And you're grounded.
And you know that?
I was listening through the door.
She's got you there, you know.
All right. As long as you stay out of trouble. We have to be back by 11:30. Well, what was I supposed to do? I had to take Sam, otherwise she would have told my mom and dad.
You know what Jan's parties are like. You really think that was a good place for your 10-year-old sister?
You don't understand. I had no choice.
Tasha. Has anybody seen Tasha?
She really has passion. I think she really found herself.
Well, you know Lauren. Art this week, Save the Wells last week. Who knows about next week?
Where are your parents?
They rented a hotel room. You know they hate being around my friends.
I got out. Hey, does anybody else? Hey, I got out. Okay. I got two. I got two.
Hey guys, can I play cards too?
No.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm in.
Are you good?
I don't think I can afford this.
Hey, don't quit now. You might get lucky.
I don't have anything left.
Is that a Rolex?
Hope it
Are you serious?
Sam, have you seen Tasha anywhere?
She's somewhere off with Jan.
I'm dry. It's time for another.
I think I've had enough.
Hey, we only graduate from high school once. Time to be little Miss Prue later. Tonight, we're gonna party. So
Okay.
come on. Leave it. Just leave it.
But your mom's...
She'll probably think it's something avant-garde if she even notices it all. Besides, do you really think she cares?
No.
Well then.
Sean. I guess Jan's old man's got a pretty pricey gun collection. We're gonna go upstairs and take a look at it. You wanna come?
I told you about this. Oh, man.
Hey. Shh. It's locked.
Geez, I'd like to shoot one of those.
Too bad, man.
Oh, you guys give up too easy.
Check the basement.
Check the basement. Not down there.
What about the bedrooms?
I checked the bathrooms.
It's 11:30.
Sam, time to go.
But I'm on a roll.
Where could he be?
Now! Huh? Yes. I heard him and Josh say something about a gun cabinet.
Oh no, my dad will kill me.
Wait, please. Mine.
Josh, that's enough. Oh, just mellow out.
Sam, stay here.
Let go of the gun. Too drunk to be doing. Just let go of the gun.
I've seen enough.
Oh, but you haven't seen it all.
Tasha, just give me the keys.
Jan,
Just give me the keys.
No.
I'm not arguing with you.
Get in there, moneybags.
Tasha, give me the keys. You can just stay here tonight.
fine.
No, you're not fine.
Yes, I
You can
am.
just stay here tonight. I'm not arguing with you. Tasha, give me the keys. Just give me your
fine.
keys. No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. Just give me your keys. I want
What,
you
you want
stay
Sean
here.
to drive?
No, I want you to stay here tonight. That's what I want. Tasha, just give me the keys. Just give me the keys. Don't do this. Tasha, don't do this. No, Tasha.
Tasha, you have to watch. Tasha, you have to.
Josh, I got a 17-year-old female passenger vehicle without a seatbelt on, apparently hit by a train. Since we picked her up, we started 2 large 4 IDs, lactated ringers. I got those going wide open.
on their way.
It's time to go.
My sister. What happened to my sister?
Now may our Lord Jesus Christ and God our Father, who loved us and gave us eternal comfort and good hope through grace, comfort your hearts and establish them in every good work and word.
Time to go. Linda. Honey, don't do this.
I can't leave her yet. What if they're wrong? What if she's really alive in there still? It's my little baby in there. All alone in the dark with no light on.
Don't.
I know she doesn't need a light on anymore, but she's never been all alone in the dark. Before we always been there close by just in case. And now they're gonna put her down in the ground and throw dirt on her. I won't be able to reach her. And what if she changes her mind? What if she wants a light on? She'll call me and I can't go to her. Nobody will hear her.
Sean, where's Sean?
There's no time.
No! I'm not leaving until I find out where Sean is. Sean.
We've got to go. Now.
Who told you to turn off the alarm? What's she doing here? What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
Run! Come on! Tasha, this is your life. Whatever choices you make, you have to live with. Remember that. Remember. 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 Remember.
Close.
Did you hit me in the head with a spitball?
It's better than being grounded for a month. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Why?
Between work and home and school, and a little too much partying, doesn't leave much time for sleep.
Okay, people, come on. This is a history class, not a social club. Let's move it.
Let's go to sleeping beauty.
Come on.
I thought Mr. Wow was gonna nail you for sure. You are coming to my party tonight, aren't you?
Remember.